Good morning, everybody. I hope everybody's having a good one right now. Let's go. I know that bell rang just a minute ago, but how's everybody doing today? Let's go. It's Wednesday. Tom's running a little bit behind this morning, but that's okay. Don't worry, I was up plenty early. We've been busy doing some stuff for some updates that are coming out soon, which will actually be out tonight. So let's go. The new updates will be fun for SurgeBot. Hopefully you guys enjoy those. And it's not just for Surge. There's going to be a lot of new updates coming out, which will be good for you. I made sure my mic's working. I hope everything sounds good for you guys here. Jason said if Tom's broadcasting, I can't hear him. Kristen said it was too choppy. What the hell? Come on, Elon. What are they doing with my Starlink? It works so good. Now Elon's screwing me. Tesla calls are up. Palantir puts are up. Tesla calls. TSLA. There we go, Tessie. That is a plus. How is Palantir? Back down again, yeah. Not at the lows of yesterday yet, but definitely down quite a bit. Cool, okay. It just seemed like a lot of issues there, so. Cameron said, did you see Trump go off on Bloomberg? No, I did not, but I'll have to see it. Now that you mention it. I was pretty busy yesterday. Ever since the market closed, I was running all around. Well, after we recorded the video, we should say. There was a lot of errors with the video yesterday. It came out a little bit later than usual. It was really weird. It wasn't letting us process the video. It was being really weird. It wasn't YouTube's fault. It was like a recording service that we use. It's better now that I closed it. There we go. KO, Xbox, BK. Good morning, AK. Never mind, Tesla just floundering now. Yeah, the calls were up on it. You're definitely, you were right a minute ago. This is the opening volatility for you. Let me turn the music down a little bit here. We got the chill beats going here today. But good morning, Mike. Yuki. Yeah, the QQQ still selling down. Let's go check on the big bad tech stocks. Nvidia popped up this morning a little bit. Nothing too crazy. It's actually above the 130, 250 resistance now, which is a good sign. Kind of close to like 133. Damn, Cameron. Rook said, morning, everyone. Let's get it this morning. Hell yeah. Hopefully there's not a YouTube server problem going on or something. All right, Watchlist. How are we looking here at open on the Watchlist? U. The quad U's leads the way today. CCJ's not far behind either. So the uranium stocks are really doing well today. What's up with that? Did you see the Google news? Google had some news where they were getting into some of these small modular reactors. No news on CCJ today. Or quad U's. Mason said Discord's quiet. Yeah, it is pretty quiet today. Come on, Celsius. Yeah, Celsius is looking fantastic. Amazon is going to use nuclear? Oh, Amazon was the one this morning. My fault. I must have said Google. I meant to say Amazon. Yeah, they were the ones that inked that today. Chipotle still trying to break $60. CMG. Yeah, you're right. And it keeps rejecting, too. It breaks by a little bit, but it can't really get more than 10 cents above 60. Sneaky, good morning. How's it going today? Hope you're having a good one, Sneak. I like that name. Go check on Microsoft. Oof. Microsoft just broke under the 415 support from yesterday. That's not good. There is some upcoming support, though. I have one right around 414. Unfortunately, that's not very far from 415. And then another one right around 413.30. Pretty weird. A lot of hits here. You can see how that was the low a few days ago. Afternoon for you? Haha, that's awesome. Where are you located? I don't remember that, Sneaky. Are we liking Bitcoin, BTC USD? Or should I wait before going all in? All in? I don't know about going all in now, but it's looking iffy right now. I like the move overall with it right now. It's breaking out above the trend. The issue is these wicks that keep forming here at the top. It's not really getting any good breaks. It keeps rejecting and creating these crazy wicks, which right now isn't the best thing. The cool thing with Bitcoin is the election is kind of forcing Bitcoin news to the forefront. Like, the candidates are mentioning crypto time and again, and it's causing actually some pretty good movement. Oh, wow, you're from Ireland, but currently in uni in the Netherlands. Netherlands, wow. It must be cold. No, I'm kidding. I'm sure. Is it cold there? Volatility is insane this morning, AK said. Yeah, SPY definitely pulling back. A lot of chop. VIX is starting to pop a bit. Zoom in on VIX on the daily here. Maybe go like UVXY. For those of you that just now joined up, we're actually having some big updates to the trading floor tonight, this evening, so be ready for those. It's going to be awesome. A lot of new updates to the Surge bot. Going to be badass. Some stuff is rocketing and others is tanking. Throw me out some tickers that are rocketing here today. LUV, the airlines. Didn't United report last night? Yeah. They reported and popped off. The move actually came this morning, though, mainly, so that's cool. The airlines and cruise lines, though, have been on fire. Looks like the cruise lines aren't getting the best action today, but they're still pretty good. They can definitely be on the radar. GLD's looking good? I didn't even look at GLD today. Let's go. Hell yeah, GLD. New all-time highs. Hell yeah, gold. Let's go. That is pretty fire. GLD breaking out in a huge way. That is great movement today. Mainly came in pre-market, but... yeah, they are, aren't they? That's the interesting thing here, AK. We might be seeing a small short-term rotation into these beaten down stocks. That GDX big money play is looking nice. Is it right at resistance again? Hell yeah, right at resistance. I was actually just talking about this with somebody in the Discord a few days ago while it was down around the lows. And I was identifying that throughout the uptrend, there's been a lot of pullbacks that have happened. And they're generally around the same amount of pullback, we'll say. You know, there's a pattern here where it pulls back a certain amount and starts running up again. And we kind of saw that same thing play out here. That's why I have these blue lines on here and I kept them. But a lot of people were worried about this. You know, I thought it was fine at the time. It still needs to break out a little bit more, though. That'd be hot. I think McDonald's may be a short. MCD, AK said. Ireland's colder, so the weather here is an upgrade. Hey, that's cool. Yeah, I'm sure Ireland is pretty damn cold. It's never really depicted as being very cold, but... you know, depicted in movies and seeing real life are two totally different things. So... McDonald's, yeah, you know, it's getting a little bit overextended, it looks like. I'm not saying the uptrend's totally done yet, but it is getting to that point. What's another one like McDonald's? We have Wendy's. When? Whoa. Why was Wendy's popping up so much? Is it because of the Krabby Patty? Shiver me timbers. Wow. They actually popped off support, like, perfectly. Like a perfect support touch on Wendy's. It actually had... it had a little flag going on the daily even. That's pretty cool. Wow. Okay. Okay, Wendy's. I see you coming out to play. Let's see if they're attributing the rise to... Let's see, when did it start popping? What was the day? October 10th, okay. Yeah, I guess there's not really any news out for it, but... pretty damn good. Krabby Patty pump, hell yeah! Love the Krabby Patty. I like it better than that disgrace of a Big Mac, which is Chicken Big Mac. Gross. I don't recommend the Chicken Big Mac at all to anybody out there. QQQ. Starting to break support a little bit. Does anybody in here ever watch Running on Empty food reviews? That guy is wild, if you've ever seen that guy. But he does all the new stuff when it comes out. Might be a Big Mac day today, TJ said. That's awesome. It's not for Tom, but... grab a drink. I'm actually drinking Dr. Pepper this morning. Bit of a difference. Normally don't have Dr. Pepper here on the stream. Now you're all gonna light me up for that. Hang on. All right, BAC Palantir. Palantir still falling? Yeah, it is. It's almost to $40 now. It's starting to look pretty damn consistent here to the downside with Palantir. Mike keeps calling it out on the nightly videos. You guys need to hop in the discussion channel and hit Mike up for that one. Palantir is getting crushed. Well under that $42 mark. Yeah, 40 is going to be huge coming up. Let's see it on the book map. The book map. Let's see, $40. Yeah, this is funny. 39 is actually bigger than 40 on Palantir. Really weird. That's weird. 39. You know, I guess it makes sense. 39 lines up with support very well. But at the end of the day, I mean, 40 was a pretty decent level as well. Like, there was definitely some hits right around there in the past. Weird. I would have expected more. Maybe that's just one big buyer stack there or something. I don't know. Weird at 39. Ooh, AK's drinking a Monster. Hell yeah. Brandon's drinking Dr. Pepper, strawberry, and cream. Hell yeah, Brandon. That sounds pretty fire. I love cream soda. That's one of my... I don't love it to, like, all the time. But every once in a while, I stop and they have this stuff by me. Let me see if I can pull it up. Yeah, here it is. It's called Fitz's. I think it's like a St. Louis brand. But they make this stuff called Cardinal Cream Soda. Cardinal Cream. It's like a red cream soda. It's so fire. Company's been around like forever, too. QQQ, though, pulling back down under 489, 488.50, giving out a little bit here. SPY pulling back towards the lows of yesterday, continuing down today. I would say fairly consistently. It's just not very quick. You know, a little chop mixed in, but pretty consistent on the continual downside movement so far. 578 and 578.50 are definitely going to be on watch here today. Preferably, we get down to like 577.50 to 577 and bounce off of that. Mimi, MU. I haven't ever had it, Kristen. I gotta try that. That sounds fire. Strawberry cream. MU. Yeah, you know, MU's actually recovering up a bit today. How's Qualcomm? Nothing? MU is moving pretty good. Comparable to the other chip stocks, it's a lot better, but it is in a bit of a weird setup here. I might be forcing this drawing a little bit, but it lines up pretty damn good. It actually lines up pretty good. It's just consolidating in a bit of a weird way here. Go check QQQ. Breaking under 488.50 pretty well. Continuing to push that low of day today. We gotta see tech selling off for this to happen, right? Nvidia's been selling off. Apple's continuing to push lower. I know Microsoft was terrible. Yeah, they're still terrible. They rejected back off of 415 and continued the drop. That's a rip. Microsoft never even really recovered close back to the recent high, which was kind of weird too. At least like Apple and Nvidia came up and like double topped. At least those stocks did that. But I'll tell you what, this double top on the daily chart's a bit worrying for these stocks, in my opinion. Like Apple at resistance is a bit of a worry. You know, we're sitting here looking at 237, 238, complete double top, perfect actually on it with the wick yesterday. Nvidia, same thing, pretty dead nuts perfect here, right at 140. It got very close, rejected. I'm not saying that it can't break and that these stocks can't break soon, but it's just in the short term a bit of a worry to see that. The market was doing so well there too, being so resilient. Back to the watch list we go. Go check on United. Still ripping up here. Hell yeah. DAL. Check LUV. Little pullbacks coming in. They did have a pretty good move already today. It looks like most of their run-ups aren't much larger than this. So, at least recently. Not most of them. That's something to keep on the radar. Hopefully people are starting to take some profits on TFC. The thing is exploding here. Another great move this morning on TFC. Fuck yeah. The option itself is getting close to the high from yesterday. Even though the stock's higher, the option is not, because we're seeing that theta decay start to play a bit of a role. Looking pretty good. Just about there. It's right at the high of yesterday. It needs just a little bit more of a push. Maybe up into that 45 mark would be pretty fire. Someone's asking for SPY support and resistance in the chat. I'm going to go ahead and look at some SPY levels here today. SPY. 580 is definitely acting as a large resistance. Yeah, I'm looking at 578 underneath. If we do see that break of 578.50, little 50-cent gap right there, I could see it hitting pretty easily. What do you guys think about Walgreens? You know, Walgreens was looking pretty fire yesterday. Still looking pretty good this morning. Holding up just well. In the short term, I think Walgreens could be pretty awesome. You know, see some good momentum back. You know, it's tough after an earnings move causes that big of a run. You know, sometimes you're going to end up getting caught into some pullbacks on these types of moves, but overall, I could see it continuing to go up in the short term. Even if it does chop around a little bit, I could see it overall going up. It's a good swing trade candidate, in my opinion. Overall, though, you know, for a long-term investment, I'm not really a big fan of WBA. But that doesn't mean it can't go up, like, in the short term for, like, a couple months or something. You know, I could totally see, like a little multi-month a move. You know, in this case, like, on this uptrend, the uptrend lasted for, like, 6 months or something. Hell, almost a year. So hopefully that's like about where we are here with Walgreens. Ready for a nice uptrend for at least like a few months. Good earnings. I mean, their CEO took over a year ago and is trying to get things back on the right path. And it seems like that he's actually kind of doing it right now. But we'll see how things play out. Walgreens has a lot of competition now. You can actually just order drugs on Amazon and have them delivered. And Amazon even started doing like a ton of same-day deliveries on these drugs and stuff. So, I mean, that's awesome if you could just do that, right? But I'm not sure if you can get like the hardcore drugs from Amazon's delivery. I actually have no idea. What do you think about China stocks on the pullback? I made a little money on Walgreens yesterday, but I didn't have confidence to keep in it. Don't be telling people about Amazon drug delivery. Sorry, Sean. Shit. I know Sean holds some WBA. Unfortunately, a lot of people tried to snipe the WBA dip a little bit early. But it's just important to realize, you know, whenever you have a business that is kind of failing like this, it's kind of rough. You know, you generally don't see them pick back up too much, so to say. Not when it goes down that much. That's... I wonder how Triple M's doing. That was another stock that had been in like a huge downtrend since like 2016. Yeah, it's been coming up really well off the dip. I mean, here's another good example, you know, like a possible dip buy. I know a lot of people were kind of averaging into Triple M as it was dropping and are now letting it, you know, pop back and getting some profits going. That's kind of like where I feel like WBA is. Like, it doesn't mean that you know, that it's going to get all the way back up to here. But, like, I could see a short-term uptrend kind of like this out of WBA. You know, something like this. It doesn't mean it's going to go all the way back. But either way, it was a pretty great move. Out of Triple M. It's just a similar setup. I figured I'd show it. Like, some even just back up into here would be great. That would be 100%, actually, from the dip. If it gets to $16, it'll be 100% from the low. That's pretty wild. Tessie is having the weirdest consolidation on the daily. I don't know what to make of this consolidation here, but I will say I'm not very bullish off of it. I don't know. I'm not a big fan of this consolidation. I feel like it's going to end up breaking down lower here. Personally. It kind of reminds me of this. Kind of reminds me of that. And actually, they have earnings coming up next week on Wednesday, 1 week from today, actually. Wednesday of next week, it looks like. I can't wait for the earnings calendar to come out for next week. I'm sure that there's one out there somewhere, but I can't wait for earnings whispers to come out. That'll be cool. Intraday, though, Tessie's actually looking decent. It's just been really choppy, but at least it's holding its ground. But let's be real here. I mean, this chop zone Tessie's stuck in kind of sucks from the past few days. Drug is the biggest pump and dump. Yeah, no one's mentioning it today, Mason. No one's mentioning it now, but I wouldn't be surprised if maybe it had some more positivity in the short term eventually, but yeah, I agree, Mason. Huge pump and dump. I don't know how people play these things, honestly. It's kind of insane. I guess if you can ride that Momo, not too bad, but wild. Just so crazy, and you get those unpredictable moves. I seen Drug at 6 yesterday. Yeah, everybody was saying that yesterday. I remember you saying that even, ROK. I remember you mentioning that yesterday even. Yeah, you definitely, I think you might have been the first one in the chat to actually mention Drug yesterday, if I'm not mistaken. Tesla's just Cupid shuffling. I like it. Sean said, so if you had WBA shares now, what EXP/strike calls you selling? You know, Sean, it depends on your entry into WBA. That plays a big role to me because, you know, like if I own the shares, like let's say at like $40, I'm not going to sell covered calls in the short term at like 15. You could, but it's just one of those things like I wouldn't want to lose them. I guess if you're maxed out on your shares and they're already way too high, I would just keep it really far away. Probably like at least $3 increments away if you're going to be doing weekly expirations. Like, I would say right now, like, it's around 10.50. I'd probably go with, like, the 14. 13.50. Something like that. WBA. Hell yeah, TFC keeps ripping today. That's pretty fire to see. TFC kept going? Hell yeah. Right into resistance. Let's go check Apple. Pulling back hard. Luis, are you in here today, Luis? Where's Luis? Yeah, I knew you were in here. Luis, aren't you waiting for Netflix to still drop? Isn't it Netflix? ROK's out. Let's go. Sean's picking up what I'm putting down. I love that. That's funny. Oh, you missed the good morning from Luis today? Uh-oh. Kristen's got to do physical therapy. See ya, Kristen. Zoom, ROK said. Oh, ROK's actually in Triple M. That's funny. There you go. Zoom's looking a little rough on this double top here. UAL is printing. Let's see. UAL. Oh, yeah, it is. $70. It's still going up from their earnings. I figured that thing would have slowed down by... I thought around this point it was done. Still going, though. Got into that $70 range. That's awesome. UNH is doing UNH, huh? Are they really? They pulled back really hard the other day, didn't they? Yeah, yesterday on their earnings. They pulled back really hard. They're coming back pretty good here. Up to 570. You know, it is a pretty good recovery, but I'm not going to call it too major yet. It's right around the intraday levels from there. Man, it is cold as hell at my house today. It is 41 degrees right now. I'm freezing, even inside my room where my computer acts as like a sauna. It's cold. Probably because we left the air conditioner on, but... I'd rather it be cold than hot, I suppose. Turn the heater on. Yeah, I might have to. The temp dropped so much. I was pissed walking to the hockey game last night. I was like, we got there a little bit late and like not late to the game, but like, you know how on like opening day, everybody gets there real early. We had to walk, and I was like, damn it, it always gets cold right in time for the hockey games. Every time. It's freezing. Mason said we officially put it on. Hell yeah. Go back to UAL here. Of course, it's pulling back a bit now. How's gold shaking out? Not too good, not too bad. I'm watching Zom and Oxy. I'm still curious on this whole Israel situation here. Are they going to get things going a little bit over there? I'm kind of waiting for some more movement out of them, or some more action with them and Iran. Trump's coin sale. What the hell is this? Token sale for his new crypto project. What? WLFI. What the? I'm not too big into crypto, but this seems weird. Trump has his own like little coin going on. Kind of weird. Huh. The coin's looking to raise $300 million at $1.5 billion valuation in its initial sale. Volkman had a company called Date Hotter Girls. What the hell? What did I just read? A company called Date Hotter Girl. I gotta see what this is. Let's see. Date Hotter Girls company. Hold up. Hold up. This is a real thing. Oh my god. They sell courses about dating girls. Are you... Oh my fuck. E-crash course. Date hotter girls. What in the hell are they doing? Why are they... They have an app. This is... I can't even believe this. The Advanced Dating Strategies course. $100. Oh, crap. And they're choosing these people to do this, like, blockchain thing? What in the... This is just weird. Who's Folkman? Zachary Folkman, okay. Yeah, that I don't know what that is, but that is funny there. Just stay single at this point. Yeah. Xbox is like, your GF's gonna be pissed. Yeah, Xbox, you're right. I do. I want it right in the middle of summertime. They can do it in Cali somehow, so I don't know how they get it done there, but... Or Texas, you know, it's like 80, it's like 90 degrees there. The Dallas Stars are out there. She's coming to date night. Mason took a course. Got one. Nice, Mason. Yeah, date night is tonight. And get this. So tonight's the live Q&A, and it's Tom's 10th anniversary today. Let's go. 10 years with the lady. Don't worry, I just proposed. I just proposed. I had to do it on the 10-year mark. You know, she was gonna get sad. Mason. That's probably a real number, Mason. That's funny. Lucky number 10. Hell yeah. 10-year anniversary. It's been a long time we've been together, since like sophomores in high school. She's been here for the entire Stocked Up ride, the whole thing. You wait 3 years, so it's 13 years instead. I should, yeah. Hell yeah, thanks guys. Thank you there. Yeah, the hockey game, the Blues got screwed last night. The ref blew the whistle too quickly when he thought the goalie had the puck, but the goalie did not have the puck, and then we scored like as he blew the whistle, and apparently it didn't count. So that's good. Mason said that goalie goal was crazy. Dude, I didn't even know that happened. I still haven't seen a video of it either. I'm gonna go search goalie goal. Let's go see it happen real quick. We have a little bit of leeway here. Goalie goal. They actually did it. God damn it. Let's see it happen here. Oh yeah, I was long gone at this point. I'm just kidding. Oh my god. That's funny. That is funny as hell. I wish I could have seen that. I would have liked to see that. I wish I would have stuck around an extra 30 seconds, damn it. That's funny. Oh, wow. They have, who's this? Not Luongo. Damn it, I can't think of his Fleury. I didn't realize that. I forgot about that. I'm celebrating 18 years of my marriage in 5 days, BK said. Oh, gosh, yeah, BK. Wow, congrats to you, too, though. 18 years. That's almost double mine. That's pretty insane. Marc-Andre Fleury. Hell yeah, I couldn't believe I couldn't think of Fleury's name. That was sad. All right, 4 charts set up here. Let's see. NVIDIA bouncing up off supports, bouncing around like 130, 170. What the? Oh, my bad. I did a pocket dial thing. She made the right investment, Cyrus said. Haha, that's awesome. Yeah, she didn't do bad, I guess. A lot of the stocks starting to come up off the lows today. Even the SPY, of course, coming all the way back. Right back to the highs of pre-market. Starting to see some recovery action. I'm going to pull up the SM bot. And guys, like I said, if you're just now joining up, there are going to be some big updates today. It's going to be huge. Huge here. These updates to Surge are going to change the way people look at SurgeBot. For real, it's going to be a lot different. But it's not just going to be that, though. It's not just that. There's also going to be some strategy involved. So people need to just, people need to take a break for about a day or two. Maybe identify the SurgeBot, the new updates, watch what it calls out, watch how it starts to call out these new plays, take a couple days, see what it does, get used to the new strategy, and then once you're used to it, then start to deploy it. But we're going to need a lot of work and a lot of people to put in some time, to become better traders. No bot out there is just going to give you the dub easy peasy, right? You still have to have a decent strategy, a decent plan, and you have to be able to execute those plans in the right way. And that's very important. There's going to be a lot more plays coming out, and it's going to be very, very important that people manage the plays correctly. And we have a pretty good system in place. So, it's been being tested and worked on for a while. There's a couple people beta testing it, of course. Man, IONQ is killing it right now. Intraday, wow. Crushing it out there. 10%. Let's go check back in on the airlines. Pulling back a little bit. Hopefully finding some support soon. All the bot talk's getting me jittery. Hell yeah, Justin. SurgeBot will be super surge. Oh, yeah. AK says, you saying I have to have some accountability? Yep. A little bit, of course. You're cool, though. Hang on 1 second here. What the? Nvidia, Sean said, putting up the strong arm. Wow, there we go. 2% now into the green on the day on this recovery. It never broke below that big support from yesterday, which was pretty cool. Give me an N. Give me a V. Give me a D. Oh, wait. Don't give me the D. Hang on. Hold up, Mason. What are you trying to do to me out here?
Brother,
What are you trying to do out here, Mason? That's a pretty funny. You could get some people on stream with that. That would be funny. AK goes pause. Oh, still watching Boeing up in the short term. It's consolidating a bit today, but there's gonna be some consolidation around the base. I'm still watching this trend line very carefully. I'm looking for a bit more confirmation up off of it, but I mean, it's been holding it pretty damn good so far. Pretty dang good. Prisons. I'll take the A. Savage. Sean's still chuckling about 1-800-DATE hotter. I can't believe that. That was... No wonder Trump picked that guy to do the coin thing. I don't know anything about that crypto situation, though, so... I don't even know if he picked the guy for it. Dang. I'm in BA. It's giving me indigestion. Are you in it to the upside? Are you in it for the... Like, when did you enter, Savage? I'm curious. Sean said, rumor has it Trump is going into McDonald's in Pennsylvania Sunday. Yes, he is, Sean. I heard him say that over the past, I don't know, couple weeks, or... I saw a video where he said he was actually going to be going to work at McDonald's for a day or something. I thought that's or an afternoon or morning, or I can't remember, but it sounds cool. Maybe I'll take a trip to Pennsylvania and get a Trump special Big Mac or some Trump cholesterol sticks. That's funny. The sticks. You guys were hilarious when you called those cholesterol sticks. I'm gonna sneeze. Hang on. Man, I hate these allergies. Go back to Tessie. Man, all this McDonald's talk is making me want some Big Macs or something. I'm getting excited. Getting excited. Boeing 165 calls, 11:15. Hell yeah. That's a pretty good entry, Savage. The time might be a little bit of a problem, but... Off this base, I like that trend. It was up before my meeting. I have faith. Yeah, I'm hoping that can help them, Savage. Cutting the jobs. And you know, if they get that strike, if they get that sorted out, that'll probably help too. Isn't that still going on? Xbox. What does Charlie Sheen and Trump have in common? Winning. What was that? What was up with all that Charlie Sheen winning stuff? Was that whenever he was like getting in trouble and having to go to rehab or something? I'll be honest, I watch 2.5 Men a lot. That's one of my most watched shows. For sure. Yeah, Sean, CCJ was killing it and still is, actually. Wow, you said 500 percenters. Damn. Hella drugs and did an interview. He was living his best life on 2.5 Men. That was a very good show with him in there. I'll be real, I thought Ashton Kutcher did a decent job in the show. And it was still good, but it was not the same. It's hard to do that in a show. Doesn't he have AIDS? Oh, I got no idea, Xbox. I haven't even heard of the guy in years. Besides just the show and maybe a couple movies. You know, one movie I always am reminded of him in is Ferris Bueller's Day Off. He's like a thug at the police station while that girl's there. And then, of course, Major League. Those two are the ones I think of the most. Wild Thing. Visa looking pretty hot. Intraday making new highs of the day. Visa coming back well today. That's good. Yesterday they pulled back pretty hard. They actually broke the high from yesterday and are now continuing higher. Imagine if SPY recovered up and broke the high of yesterday. People would go nuts. I would go nuts too. Yeah, they did do their best. At least they played it off. Like, they didn't try to replace Charlie. They, at least they, like, killed him off. Ashton Kutcher was like a chicken Big Mac. Yeah, I love it, Sean. Exactly, yes, I agree. That's a good way to look at it. I agree there. Sorry, I just wanted to check something real quick. Rambo parody. Was he really in a Rambo parody? Oh, that's what Tiger Blood is? Let's see. Oh, no, that was the weird, oh, that was the weird interview thing. I get it. Never mind. Ooh. Savage asked if it was a 1911. Getting ready for the ops. I like that. That's cool. Yeah, I got a couple here, Savage. I got a couple right next to me. I got the old G43X with the Holosun red dot on it. 15 round mag. And the small 43X platform, 15 rounds. Flush fit mag too, pretty good. If you didn't know, the G43X will take a Palmetto State Armory, a PSA. It will take a Micro Dagger 15 round mag, which Palmetto actually makes really well. And I also have a SIG P365 as well. No 1911 though, Savage. I wish. I need to get one. Just for the fun of it. Thanks for the call out last week. Much appreciated. Was super cool. Hell yeah, Weasel. Which call are you talking about? Are you talking about the big money play or which one? Ooh. I want a Legion too, Xbox. I was gonna get a P226 Legion. I really like that one. Really love it. One of my favorites ever. I still gotta pick one up one of these days. That's funny you mentioned that. That's like one of my all-time favorites. Another all-time favorite that I kind of want to get into is like a USP, like an H&K USP, or like a, like the Mark IV, I think they call it, or something. You know, the really big USP. But I have an HK VP9. I love that thing. Best one I've ever owned. I'm over here trying to weld, but wanting to check out these guns. AK. That's funny. Boeing. Hell yeah. Boeing rejecting a lot here. But it's okay. It's not like it's falling off, you know, into oblivion or anything. There's still a great base underneath, and we still have that trend to watch for. Hopefully over the next couple days, though, it starts to pick up a little bit more. Give me 1 second. I'm going to look at Pfizer real quick. I'm helping somebody out in the background here. Let me check something really fast here.
There are many strange happenings, my boy. Many mysteries beyond the power of the human mind to comprehend.
I hope these Palantir calls don't bite me in the ass. I may be getting lost in the sauce. Uh-oh. Yeah, be careful with Palantir. I don't know where you entered today. If you tried to buy the dip today, you might actually end up pretty good. You know, I doubt it goes down much more than this, but it is nearing that key $40 area. Gonna be awesome, Savage said. I have a SIG 1911, the 320. Hell yeah, I love the P320. Pretty sure I'm gonna get a Colt 1911 for retirement from my team. That'll be awesome. That's really cool. I didn't know they did stuff like that. That is sick. I would love one of those too. Typically, that's what the teams get, a sergeant major. Oh, that's sick, Savage. Is it like a custom 1911, like with a bunch of shit on it, like custom done up, or is it like just like a stock 1911? I would almost think maybe with something like that, they might engrave shit or something. I don't know. AK said, that's what I thought. I wrote it down with puts and now trying to ride it up, but it may just be stagnant. P320X Compact. That sounds fun. So we have SWBI as a stock. You know, the gun stocks can be pretty decent into elections. I don't know if you guys knew that or not, but heading into elections, sometimes people get scared that a certain party might win, and then they'll run to the stores and buy up all the guns because they're scared of, you know, them coming out with like an order to take them away or etc. Oh, that's sick, Savage. Yeah. That's cool. It has the logo on there. Yeah, that's awesome. I like that they don't do it too flashy, but they just do just enough. SWBI is good for wheeling. Is it? I haven't looked into wheeling on this one. Not in a long time, anyways. I do like this little dip going on, though, back into support. SWBI is kind of tempting down there. All right, we got to delete some QQQ lines here. We got to clean this up. Holy crap. So much analysis. Jeez. I'm just gonna click and spam the backspace button. Or delete. Just click, spam, delete. There we go. At least I can see the damn candles now. S/R lines? You said not in Discord, Savage, or what? MSTX. X. I've never heard of this one. It's an MSTR. Wow. I didn't know they had this for MSTR. This is wild. I'll be real with you, Xbox. On these types of ETFs where it's leveraged, supports and resistances really don't matter on these because of how it really is moving based off of what MicroStrategy does. So the MicroStrategy support is what matters here. The leverage will make those support and resistances almost never really line up. But going to MSTR, huge support here around this 190 to 191 mark. If we do see a drop under here with MSTR of like the 190 area, MSTX will start to drop down quite a bit. But yeah, it might line up sometimes, Savage. Like, you know, like you can go like this and say, oh yeah, double topped, you know. But there will be times where it doesn't, you know, and that's where I think it's a little bit more of a worry. It's interesting, though. I didn't know that they had one of these out here for MicroStrategy, MSTR. I had no idea. That would have been fun to look at the past few days. Savage said 190 is when I'm going to average in. Yeah, hopefully when we get to 190 this next time, it's not for a bad reason with a break. Let's go check on Bitcoin, because it's still been moving pretty well. I would think MicroStrategy has a chance to come back. Can you look at Etsy? Yeah, for sure. Here you go. ETSY, Etsy up 3%. I don't look at this one too often, but it can have some good runs now and again. Big money play from back in June. Did pretty well if you held on to it. Hopefully people let that go, but if you held it to here, obviously, got pretty rough. Good morning, Demure. Good morning, good morning. $73 people and 16 likes. Chris says, let's do better. Hell yeah, Chris. Yeah, if you guys haven't liked the stream yet, like it up. Those are some pretty low numbers there, Chris. Yeah, Demure, I got home from the hockey game, and I was just kind of wired last night for a little while. I was not going to sleep right away. I think I ended up staying up till like fucking 2:30 in the morning last night or something. Or 3. Something close. I think it was more like 3. Honestly. Kind of wild for me. I never do that no more. And the weirdest part is I feel pretty fine today. That's the best part. Maybe it's because I'm drinking this Dr. Pepper, which is fire. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, Demir. The doctor told me it was good. It's called Dr. Pepper. Like, it has to be good for you. Literally, it's called Dr. Pepper. I definitely feel like shit the next day, though, AK said. That's me when I try to do deadlifts at 6 p.m. That's funny. I actually work out usually around like 9 p.m., so I usually work out pretty late at night, which is a bit weird. I don't know why. I'm a late night. I have a late night preference on the workouts. I'm just not a big morning person. I am, though, if it's to go to golf. I like golfing in the morning. AK. You know, let me know what you guys think, but this might be... You might be able to argue this. I kind of feel like breakfast is like the most unhealthy time of the day for the majority of people. Like, you know, you're eating syrups with, or sorry, waffles with syrup and pancakes and like bacon and I don't know. It seems like the shit's always terrible for you. The only thing that's semi-decent, I guess, is, like, if you just keep it simple. But, like, even, like, kids and stuff, you know, they're just eating cereal. Like, cereal can't be good for you, right? I feel like cereal sucks for you. But, it's not that I'm saying anything about it. I'm just thinking about it. I think it's interesting. One of my favorite things for breakfast is biscuits and gravy, and I'll tell you what, that's definitely not good. Meat sack of doom. Bacon is good for you, syrup not. Yeah. Yeah, I guess you're right, Demir. It's always been bad, I guess. But, like, waffles aren't from America, Demir. See? You see where I'm getting at, Demir? A lot of these breakfast things actually aren't American. Now I get it if you throw your little Eggo waffles in the in the toaster. Obviously that's not good. But that's a little worse than a good Belgian homemade waffle, but it's nuts, you know, those a lot of the sweet things from other countries have a ton of calories and stuff. Sugar and remember Tabascus. No, I don't know what the hell that is, Demir. I'm gonna look it up now. Tabascus. Oh! A guy on YouTube. Let's see. I don't think I ever seen this guy. Was that a funny song? I like that. Ooh, Mason has a waffle maker and loves it. I think I have one too. I just never use it. And the stocks are getting a little lackluster here today. I'm going to pull up the SM body bot. Uh-oh, it's calling out DJT calls again today. Uh-oh, DJT recovering up from yesterday's disaster. Looking pretty hot. It's actually still hitting on CCJ as well, which has continued up with the amazing momentum here. The bot is even calling out ASTS calls. AST Space Mobile. You know what? ASTS has been actually forming a pretty good base on this dip. It even got into pretty good support as well. I wonder if people are going to try to buy up ASTS off of this dip and get it at least back to like the $30 resistance, if not higher. But it's looking pretty decent here for a dip buy. I do like this quite a bit. He does literal trailers on video games. Really? I didn't know that. I've never heard of him, actually. I don't think. With how many subs he has, I feel like I had to have seen him at some point, but... The guy plays something, it says the literal Alex Jones video game. What the hell? There literally is a game that somebody made. What the hell? Weird, okay. I see what you're saying now about these trailers. 1 cup of butter, 1 cup of milk, some oil and vanilla extract. Boom, best waffles. Oh, 1 cup of batter. Oh, batter. Yeah, how do you make your batter, though? URAA is crushing it. Better than CCJ for uranium? Really? URAA? Oh, it's a 2x leveraged ETF. Well, no, duh. Yeah, it is better, Red River, if you catch the move correctly. But at the same time, the pullbacks are going to also be larger. So, I don't know. Let me go check the options. See, now here's the problem. URAA has no options. That's where we run into some issues. So it's up 11% today. See, CCJ's options that expire this week are up 900, 700%. We got the 25th of October expiration there, which would be a safer one to play. A little safer. Those are up like 300, 400, 500, 600% on the calls. That's pretty good. Those will have more volatility than URAA though as well, but the calls killed it on CCJ today. I wish it had options though. Red River. 1 cup flour. So you do an egg, 1 cup flour, half cup milk. Okay, there you go. I'm sure you could just buy like pre-made batter or something, but I wouldn't want to do that. Although, I'd probably do it after the first few times. Watch the Assassin's Creed Brotherhood literally trailer, Chris said. It's good. I'll have to check it out. I'm going to be checking him out a little bit later, but... UUUU is up a lot today, too. Up 11.5%. This is another uranium play. Isn't URA one, too? Yeah, you got the uranium ETF, URA. That's what I thought. Yep. They have URAX. What's that one? 2x long. Here's another one. 12% today. Okay. Let's go check in on the airlines. Delta's still right at the high of the day. It could end up having a secondary breakout here. That would be fire. The China stock's coming back a bit today. JD recovering up off of support, which is fire. BABA coming up a little bit as well. That is awesome to see. Chris said, so how does the Q&A work later? Yeah, so we have a Q&A at 9 p.m. Eastern time tonight. You have to be in the trading floor to... You have to be a member of the trading floor to join the Q&A. It's in the premium portions of the Discord. Here's a link to sign up if you guys want to join tonight. And also, if you want to get all the cool bot updates that are coming out later today, or check them out, go ahead and join up there. And of course, you know, there's a special chat and everything like that. You can ask us questions throughout the day, and there's a lot of different tools like the SM bot screener and a bunch of different things out there, like the big money plays the same day they're called out, and even custom stuff that you can do in there. Yeah, it's in the live Q&A channel in the Discord. Here, I'll pull it up real quick. Here, I got the SM bot up right now, but check the left side of your screen right here. The live Q&A channel is under the trading floor, and it's right here, live Q&A. You'll just click that tonight, and you'll join right up. As long as you're in the trading floor, that is, like I said. And to submit questions, there's a channel just above that says event information. You can use this form to submit questions. I'm not going to post the link to the form, though, into the live stream. And don't post the link in the live stream either, because it's for premium members only. Yeah, and you can ask questions, of course, with that form. Yeah, I know, Chris. I'm just saying because people are going to get confused. You know, if I said that to you and I didn't mention that, people are going to get confused and think that they could join, but they couldn't. You know, that's why I knew you were in, but that's why I said that. Best bang for your buck, Savage said. Fuck yeah, Savage. Hell yeah, guys. Check that out. Check out the link. And we do record all of them, too. They're in the live event replays tab. BABA coming back up a little bit here. Running up into 104.50. Come on, BABA. Keep it going. Tessie, right back to support. Let's go check in on the banks. Citigroup trying to come back. Bank of America. What JP Morgan doing? Kind of low, actually. How's TFC? TFC's been outperforming the rest, which is kind of funny. I would, don't forget to lock in profits on TFC if you haven't done so yet. Man, this is fire. Dr. Pepper, I love it. The hell? Paramount Plus. Mike turns into an AC-130 gunship of information, dropping 777 rounds on us. I have learned so much from those events. Love to hear it, Savage. That's awesome. No, I didn't do it yet, Demir, but I was gonna do it tonight. The Shania Twain. I was gonna do that one tonight. I should have done it on the way to the hockey game. That would have been easy. Now tonight, I don't know how we're gonna get it done. Let me go check something real quick, guys. Stop flaking on me, Tom, Demir said. Yeah, you're going to end up getting me, man. You're going to end up getting me, I'll tell you. Someone in Discord said VYGR still looking fire. Wow, it is. Voyager still popping off here in the short term. Just broke 730 in a good way. Wow. That's a pretty good break. Let's be honest, the market hasn't been doing anything this morning, Demir said. The SPY definitely hasn't. The only things that really have are like the airlines and a couple of uranium stocks. Other than that, it's been pretty dead, I'll be real with you. It looks like D is moving. Uh-oh. Not D. One night, on one of the nightly videos, we were talking about ticker symbol D. And after we did that video, Mike was like, yeah, we're not talking about D anymore. Because it was like every comment on YouTube was just like, oh, take the D. It was like the dumbest shit. The comments were just full of D jokes. It was kind of funny. I thought it was funny. But I was like, damn, we should do more D jokes. Let's call out D's more often. No, I'm kidding. It's funny, though, when people get a kick out of that stuff. Reminds me of, like, some Beavis and Butthead crap. SMCI moving higher, 49.40. Haha, getting rejected by Mike. Yeah, you're starting to scare us a little, Demure. We're starting to get a bit worried for you.
Servant to the true Emperor, Marcus Aurelius. Father to a murdered son, husband to a murdered wife. And I will have revenge. This night and the next.
The BMT just made this situation really funny. Yeah, it did. That stuff's hilarious, how you do those videos. I thought that was hilarious. SMCI, 3.79%. Moving very, very well here. Great price action. BA, let's go. How we doing with Boeing? Hell yeah, Boeing. Starting to break that resistance there. Looking good with Boeing. Hell yeah, Boeing. Let's go. That's fire. Let's go see SPY. How are we looking here? Still pulling back good. Okay. Like pulling back up, I should say. Not pulling back. Pulling back up on this recovery. Which makes sense with a lot of the stocks starting to recover intraday, like Apple, Microsoft. As we see these start to recover, we should see SPY pop up a bit more, unless, you know, banks all start collapsing or something, which is possible, but JP Morgan doesn't look the hottest right now. Neither does Bank of America intraday. Q said, anyone looking at HIMS? HIMS. You know, I've been eyeing it up the past couple days. Today, it hasn't really gotten the breakout, but it's kind of at that point where it could start to maybe get some good breakout potential here at 23. It barely broke 23. Rejected back down. Savage said, I tried to make one like Demure, but the video... he is the video warlock. I saw yours the other day too, Savage. I thought it was pretty funny. I guess I'll leave my trades alone for the morning or day. I think they're situated good. Well, hey, that's good. That's good to hear, AK. I'm glad you're taking it patient. Ha. Blue Chip asked about Cal's big money play in the trading floor. Looking really strong coming back. Starting to come back from the dead. That's pretty funny. ALIT. ALIT, right back into resistance. It'd be beautiful if this is where ALIT started to finally run back up towards 780 to 8. A lot of people have been worried about this play, and I can't blame them. You know, it's been stuck. It's been stuck here for a long time. Going back to July 22nd. So, it has been stuck in the mud, to say the least. You still think I have time for BA to push harder to the upside, Savage said. I still think that you have time. Yeah, you have, you said you have them out to November 15th. You still have a little bit of time, and in the short term here, it's looking pretty fire. It's about to fill the gap, I guess, as it gets to like 154.80 to 155. Might be a spot to watch for resistance, but, overall, Savage, like, when I think of Boeing here, I kind of want to see it more of an overall move up off of the trend. Like, for example, something like this maybe, you know, it might consolidate for a little while, but I'm kind of looking for something like this. I know that's just like a little drawing, and it might not play out exactly like that, but that's kind of what I'm looking for here. The big negative to this would be is if it, like, just consolidates in this zone for a while, then you might feel some pressure as November approaches. So the more time, the better, so you can kind of let it really go, depending on how it ends up moving here. But, yeah. I think you're still pretty solid. It is volatile, yes. That's the worry, Savage. That is the worry. It is very volatile, and that's kind of the problem. You know, like with Boeing here, like the volatility is tough because, like, if it starts to retest this support again before running up, that'll probably stop a lot of people out. You know, and I can't blame them for getting stopped out either, because it's, you know, that's how percentages work. But if it does end up dipping, you know, maybe a dip buy around support or something would be on the cards too, Savage. But let's see a good rip here. You know, it just touched the trend. Hopefully we get a nice short-term pop back. Palantir running up into that 42 resistance. Your word is gospel, and I will blame you for all my losses. That's funny. That's like blaming God for not answering your prayers. It's like, dear God, give me $1 million tomorrow. I'm kidding. Yeah, they do. They do, Savage. They do. It's part of the game, you know? Part of the game. A lot of people just don't even understand loss. That's really the problem. A lot of people don't they just don't understand that losses are gonna happen like 40% of the time, 45% of the time, you know? Like, let's see here. Let's see this. I have an interesting thing to look up here. What are the odds of black hitting on roulette 10 times in a row? Let's see. So 10 reds would appear in a row at a probability of around 569 times in 1 million decisions. Wow. So 0.0569%. That is wild. And that's at a 50-50 point, right? 10 in a row. It's actually at a 47.37% odds, because you know how there's greens, but I don't know. I just thought it was interesting to look up. I thought it was, maybe it's the 5 in a row one, which is a little bit more common. It says the odds of 7 reds in a row is 1 in 128. My whole point is that whenever you have, you know, whenever you're doing something where there's probability and, you know, there's an actual percentage on like the amount of plays you win and lose and etc. My whole point is just that there's going to be little streaks mixed in, you know, and that's where a lot of people get freaked out, is they go on a little losing streak, and if they're over leveraged and they go on said streak, they'll blow up their account. And that's really where the problem lies. I think with the majority of traders in that sense. Weasel got the stocked up trading floor. Best way to learn how to utilize these bots. Awesome. Yeah, Weasel. Definitely check out the hashtag Getting Started channel under the trading floor. It's right above the SM chat. That has a lot of videos in there that are going to be very important for you to see, as well as a lot of written instruction. Make sure to take the time to fully read and watch those. A lot of people don't. And I think that they miss out because of that. Definitely check out the Getting Started channel, as well as the Key Lessons channel, which is under the, it's kind of around the discussion channel. It's like 3 channels up from the discussion channel, so. No problem, though. It's not a dumb question, Weasel. When did you get it? When did you sign up? Oh, you signed up. Oh, you signed up. I actually on Discord. I see. You didn't use our link. How dare you, Weasel? I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. You didn't use my link. You're gonna make me cry. Let's go see WBA. Weasel, hopefully you didn't pay 200. Don't tell me you paid 200 at least, right? If you did it on mobile, it might have been 200 if you were on Apple. Because it should only be 150. If you did that, towards the end of this month, we'll do okay, good Weasel. Yeah, if you sign up through the Discord and you're on Apple, Apple takes a percentage of the overall cost, and it actually makes it end up costing $200 because of their fee. Pretty rough. The Apple fees are terrible. Like to use Apple Pay or something. Really rough. I can't believe how bad it is, actually. That's good, though, Weasel. I'm glad. I just wanted to make sure you weren't overpaying. I was going to try to help you out if you did. Go check on Tessie again. Right around the low of day, still consolidating. Looks like it might try to make a flush lower off of this. I don't know, though. It's kind of stuck. SPY rejection at 581. Hell yeah, let's go. Xbox loves stocked up. It's the place to be. Hell yeah, Xbox. Appreciate the kind words there. What the hell? Where'd my mouse go? Dude, my mouse just died. That's hilarious. There we go. Back at it. Citigroup. All right, we're probably going to call the stream here pretty soon, but as we know, we have to end with a little game of Tetris here today. As we all know, that's our game of the day here on Thinkorswim. We'll see what I can do here today. We'll see if I can. I'm not going to do anything fancy, no fancy strategies. Nothing like that, just normal playing of the game today. We're going to try to do a real score today. A good one. Nothing crazy. We're just gonna play it. No crazy setups. We're not gonna get ourselves stuck into anything weird. None of that. I think that's what most people do. That's how they're getting these scores. I always try to run like a little strategy on it. I probably shouldn't. Oh, crap. Not the block. Gosh darn it. Another block? Thank you, game. I love that scene from Billy Madison where he's like, "Thank you, Miss Lippy." That shit's so funny. Oof. I'm gonna have to wipe this out of here, aren't I? Oh. Here we go. I got my long piece. Got another one. Maybe I'll beat the high scores today. Who knows? Uh-oh. Look at how fast this is coming down now. Oh, my. Oh, I just got a grace from God here by this long piece. I might break my all-time score. Yeah, this is definitely how people do it. They don't try to run the strategy like I did. Here we go. Oh, it didn't work. Darn. Now I need a long piece again. Maybe I won't even tempt with that. Playing smart, we said. We're up to 44. Oh, crap. It's getting too quick for me. Maybe we'll make it onto the leaderboard today. Oh, I got saved. Oh, shit. They're coming down way too fast now, Mason. Oh, my God. I know what you're talking about now. Oh, no. Oh, no. It's done. It's over. 53. Damn it. Hey, did I make the board? Nope. Look who leads the board today. The Sweet Corn Nugget leads the leaderboards today. Wow, that's pretty cool. Nice, Sean. No fancy strats. No Jade Lizard. The Jade Lizards. That's funny. I gotta go, Demir said. Yeah, well, my mouse is plugged in and wireless, Demir, so I got the best of both worlds. That's why wireless is the best. Because the wires suck. These Logitech mouses have good tech. We got a little Tetris going. Hell yeah, AK. Yeah, we'll probably call the stream there, though. We're starting to see Apple come back a bit off of this dip. It actually held at 230 and 231. Looking pretty fire. Tesla's bouncing a little bit around 220. Maybe we're going to see a bit of an intraday recovery here. The banks look like they might try to recover back up as well, but let's get it. All right, thank you all for joining up. I'll see you all in the Discord today, but have a great one. It's already Wednesday. These weeks fly by. See you guys later.